Okay, I think that is going correctly. Alright, so, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. To continue along with the head XY motion for the hair now, I started moving a couple of the parts, then I very much realized how much I kind of skimped on some of the parts, given that there is a giant thing in the front blocking the view of everything behind it. So, we're actually worrying a lot more about the actual shape along a lot of the sides than we are for the front-on view, which makes this a little interesting to work with. But given that this hasn't moved yet, it's actually not a great reference point. I swung around the hair a little bit here. I've got gas in my throat again. Why am I got hiccups again? Why is it always when I start stream? It'd be really nice if I can just to very much fold more. Don't think I can really get this to do much more of that while still maintaining somewhat of the shape. Why don't you leave that like that for a moment? Alright, what is this doing? Alright, so... Alright, let's go through and make a whole bunch of the warmers. Alright, was that... Oh, let me just check something. There was a new functionality to align the former with your art mesh somewhat. Just see if I can find where that is. Not here. Where from? I cannot find it. Glorious. That's unfortunate. Well, either way, what do we want to do here? Okay, so I've got all of the pieces here. Throw that on. Just go like that. That's a little problematic. I'm looking at this with all of the other shit on top. That is definitely making this a little difficult to look at. Where is this saving correctly? So we're not bound completely by the shackle of whatchamacallit, the hat in terms of the movement, given that only head does move the head around the axis of the spine a little bit along the knee. So I'm gonna bring this out. Apparently you just like not move the top piece much. Honestly, the top piece probably doesn't matter all that much, given that there's going to be something in front of it. I don't want to like flick this little. Which piece is this? The wrong piece. This out a little bit. This is the piece that is behind. Do I want this one to stick out as well at this angle, or do I actually not want to stick out at all? I should actually form up the shape here a little bit better first. But this is the one that's going to be the most at the side. So Why is this piece so dark? Isn't this supposed to be is it this piece that's causing this right now? It's not. It's you. That's fine. This piece needs to effectively hide behind the other two around this general area. My default's locked right now. Okay, let's lock those. Let's just shift you out of the way. Okay, I need to set the temporary path deformer. Pretty sure that's not set by default. Him, or deform warp path view. I actually want to pull this around less, right? This is already on the side, so I should actually pull in a little bit. Okay, maybe. Alright, the path deformer will be helpful there. Let's just manually. I just hide this piece fully behind the bigger piece in front. Fine. What? Ooh, what? Why is it like that? Where are... Okay, all of you need at least a 9x9 here. Curve is having a lot of jagged pieces, and the jagged pieces are now gone. Very good. Blah, be. Have I brought this around too far? Where's the... I don't feel... I mean, this piece actually needs to roll around or back. I should actually not be too aggressive with this. Ah. Oh. Locked it. Ah, for... I think I still want to like, have this cover a little tiny bit like right here, but not too much. I mean, this piece's job is mostly just that thing in the back to make it not look empty where it's not supposed to be. Hmm. Bum. Hmm. Feel okay about that. The main thing I'm actually worried about is what happens when the head looks down, because then the visor's not covering the head, the top of the head as much. I need to separate that piece from that line. Alright, well, regardless. Um. Alright, what do I want to do here? Um. Most of these actually need to be a 2x2. These on the other hand should be 2x3. Change the warp divisions there. Okay, so everything pretty much but this crunchy. We're going to give it at least a minimum of a year. We'll deal with the busy divisions. And then all of these now require a headache. Um, Oh, that should be a lot of pieces that maybe would do well separated. Probably like each section of the scrunchie, maybe. Is it worth doing that? That's a real question right now. Hmm. Oh, these parts would really do well separated. Oh, that's a bit dodgy. There's also a giant question of, does it really matter if the visor's just in front? Hmm. Okay, 100% relying on the back piece to kind of work with this shape here. The backside be a little bit visible there. Oh, I totally haven't thought about what to do about the braid as it wraps around the ear. Come to think of it. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Ooh, ooh-wee. What happened there? Mm-hmm. Alright, what's happening here? Honestly, I don't think I want this in here. I cleaned these up when I first went through the missions. I didn't. Okay, let's just do that, see if that helps the curve a bit. I want the top bit to curl over the top, like that. I do not want to curl that far over. Also, this should fundamentally come towards the cameras. Oh shit. I think I want this piece in particular to still just kind of stick out the back. La, ba, ba, ba. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do with you? I don't want to curl you inwards. That's the fact I make this curl so aggressively is going to be a problem for me. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. I'll just see if it all feels okay once everything's moving together. Is this actually gonna push this out at all? Push this out a bit, then to a little bit more there as well. Ponytail indeed. How much does this encompass? Sure. Let us get into here. I trust this mesh. Don't feel like I need these, so let's just get rid of those. This bottom part's actually just an in piece, which another piece is actually handling the in part, so that doesn't matter so much. Does this curve have any real problems in it? It shouldn't. Mostly a back cover piece, so realistically it should. It's not the back piece. It's part of a line here. Why is it only part of a line here? What happened here? Did I do that? uh... Is that what we're calling any kind of hide up here now? The quote unquote handlebars. Uh, Here's the question: how far is the winging? Did I really not put a color onto the back of that? Feels like a very big oversight on my part. Let just stick out the back a little bit here. If I make this look a little bit thicker, comes around. This piece is the actual in piece here that has to connect onto the top here. Alright, basically means that this has to encompass this part right here. Huh? Ooh wee. Oh there, how you doing? Not as aggressive, I think it's should be here. Working onto like the second part of the head motion with the hair. It is questionable with how I've done these parts. Don't know how I feel about some of these parts right now. This piece is just a cover piece. Your only job here is to just fill the space. Okay, you literally don't need to do anything apart from make sure you fill the space. Very good. Which piece is the one handling the front part of this? Not you. Then, I'm gonna that a bit, and then we're gonna take the end more this way. I really need to thicken the mesh here. Yeah, I don't think it's causing a problem up top, so I'm just gonna thicken the mesh down the bottom and hope it works. Otherwise, I'll just remove the mesh and redo a thicker one in its place. But realistically speaking, I shouldn't need that thick of a mesh here. It's literally just one spot where it has to curl, right? Okay, we'll just roll with this and see about cave here. I don't really care about this. Make sure that curves can curve. This is too tall. There's one control point here, the second control point is already at the end here, so it really limits how much this can curve. Yeah, this is... Alright, fine. We'll go 1, 2, 3 of these in pieces. We're gonna increase this to 15 by 15. That should help it curve. Because that means that I have more leeway on exactly what is happening in general area. Wait. Yeah. Hmm. Really see some of the bumpy ridges here. Okay, I feel okay with that one now. Then it is time for the buzzer. Hmm. What's the best approach for this? Bum, 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 bum. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, what do I want to do with this? Oh, right, shit. Are these separate shadows at this point? Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to do the strap here. Alright, we'll just do it like this for now. Honestly, this part shouldn't change all that much. This is the bit where it's just rolling around the head. Up, up, mm-hmm. The overall shape of this, especially the edge, shouldn't change all that much because it follows the head around the spine a little bit. Beyond that, not actually do it much. We want to maintain this general shape that kind of cups it around the head. I'm thinking something kind of like that. The shape basically not changing. But on the edge, it shouldn't change. It'll just be the same round shape. This piece's job is literally just to stick to the edge here and fill this gap. I think we should actually go a bit like this and get... Is it? You already had a little here, so... Bump this way back up a little bit. Okay. Up, up, and then this is just the back piece, so we just need to make this fit in here correctly. Um, bu- bu- um. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, piece back here. Is it you? It's not you. You. Uh. Alright, where's the front parts? La di do da. Hmm. Hmm. Hum. Hmm. Ba, 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 bum. Hmm. Alright, we'll just live with that for now. Alright, around the other way now. How down is center of this piece? Hmm. Yeah, I think this piece I can actually use most of the way reflected. Ba, ba, bum. Hmm. Okay, some of the stuff needs to move up. You out. You. Actually, I'm turning the other way so this can stay for a bit. Mm-hmm. Mm. Bup, 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 Ba, 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 ba. Mm-hmm. Ba, ba, bum. Mm-hmm. Mm. Huh, Mm-hmm. Mm. Alright, how do I feel about this part? Hmm. Hmm. Ba, 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 All right, now what the hell do I do with the brain? This is supposed to go around the ear. I don't have a back piece. And it shows how I ain't anything to hide this. Hmm. Alright, I need to think of a solution for this. Split the two, although split three. Split two. Put a mask up to it. Roll that around. How effective would that be? If it already exists, but is always out of view. Okay, it's not gonna be pretty, but I need a new piece. Where do we need this? It'll be above. Wait. Oh, that's on top. Ugh. That is gonna be highly questionable. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into here. There's a braid. Going to create. This has to wrap around the hip. Inhabit mask to not show against the hip. Is that the most elegant way to do it? Will I have to reorder everything? It ends up being like a little bit of a seam because the masking in Live 2D isn't perfect. In theory, I should only need like 2 odd pieces here. Ah, reference layer. Why? Why is that not working? Is it for this one? Select the layer. Oh, there we go. Basically just gonna plop this right on top. Not worry too much. About The plots here, we'll just color that, we'll just darken it, and then we'll just have to wrap around the head, and let's see if that works. Then I need to bring a mask into here again. Actually, wait. Need to do a different part. Because this will be... Do I need to cut it? That's the current question. Because I technically do need it to roll around other parts. I really don't think I can make this particularly elegant. That shouldn't be visible that far. Actually, is this part even going to be irrelevant? Why is this going to be right in front of it? Oh, let's come down to that again. Okay, that makes the ear section even more important then. Because that means that I can't rely on the top bit to help control the shape. Oh, that's annoying. Do I just cut it? Or do I... That really does mean that it needs to be even higher up than this. It needs to be like on the second point. Visor. You off. Literally needs to be coming in from like here, dude. Why is my Control T not working? Wait. That works. Why is my Control... Wait, why is this just not working in G? Alright, hold up. Where is my browser? What the heck is this? What? Reset everything to defaults. Oh boy. Oh, that's stupid. Hold on, let me see if this actually works. Apparently you close this. Open it through Clip Studio instead of Clip Studio Paint. Which seems... What is this? While pressing Shift. So I'll do this, and that should set it. That should reset all the settings, which worries me a little bit. I don't really want to reset all the settings after I change them all. That do that currently. Oh. Alright, fine, select all. I don't actually know what the problem is. Okay. Okay. I'll hate this. You. Across. Click on this side. Really? It gets rid of everything? Oh, that is cool. Where's the... My downloaded stuff not here? My downloaded stuff's not here either. Oh, that is... not it. Ugh. Well, let's just see if it fixed the problem. Great. Where is this? Alright, loading file. Okay, first off. Okay, it's working. Very good. Even though apparently it got mirrored or something. Ah. Oh, where is Lasso? And everything's snapping by default. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's just turn off the ruler for now. Any settings correct? Oh wait. Alright, I need to go through and see if I can find that thing I downloaded before that I totally didn't end up using. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just gonna connect it like this. They're very lazy, so I don't read a couple of parts. It'll be fine. What's it set to right now? Don't do that. Do it like this. This is even the same color. It's just because I don't have this one top. Okay, now then. Open the PSD. Throw this into wherever the air. Oh, that is infuriating. Where are the settings here? Okay, you know what? We'll just finish up here so that I can go and change all these settings back to how they should be. I don't know why, of all things, the transform tool wasn't working, but I'll get that into Live 2D, that one piece. Basically, the problem is that because the ear wraps all the way around, we can't hide the end of the braid around it, like it is sitting right there. So instead, we're gonna just cut it off here with a mask, and then reveal essentially the piece sitting behind it that does correctly wrap around the back. Don't know if it's gonna be particularly clean. And I should probably show the Live 2D side while I'm doing this. Yeah, we'll finish up. I'm just gonna finish up here so I can get angry at having to just redo all my settings again in Clip Studio. Not gonna be a particularly exciting thing to watch, so I'm gonna go do that without an audience. But in terms of the actual head motion, obviously the head itself can shift around. The hair currently looks one way, and it partially looks one way. That's all good. Whether this solution to go around this part works is going to be a different matter, because it's going to be a mask just rolling on top to basically hide the front and reveal the back, and I really don't have a good idea of how nice that will look, because there's not much leeway with the hair showing on the top. Might actually be some value in shifting the visor first, just to know how much visibility I'm actually working with, but anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of Live 2D rigging. Hair is moving a little bit more. Some bits are causing problems, so not doing as much as I would like. But if you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or following, so you can see me lose more of my mind over this. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.